Spotify presents ESPN Cricinfo playlist of the day. We're going to look ahead to the Bangalore-Mumbai game, and Deep and Brad with me here have picked 5 players that they're going to talk about that they think make up a pretty impressive playlist for this game at the Chinnaswamy. Let's have a look as to who's on that playlist. Lasith Malinga, the return of the IPL record holder for the wickets. Shimron Hetmyer, forgettable start, maybe he'll do better at home. Umesh Yadav had an excellent season for RCB. Then you got Krunal Pandya, who's going to get De Villiers out, and you got Quinton de Kock right after that. Deep, Brad, let's go one by one. Lasith Malinga's return, especially when the Mumbai are worried about Jasprit Bumrah's fitness, it couldn't have come at a better time.
Absolutely. Brilliant, obviously, and the last 6-8 months, ever since he's come back to international cricket as well, he's been bowling really well. Obviously not the way he used to, but still he's still very, very good. And as you mentioned, Bumrah, if he's not fit enough, which it seems like it, I don't think they will take a chance so early in the tournament. Malinga is going to play a very, very important role there.
Yeah, just looking at his record in the IPL, we'll just dust that up for you. You know, sometimes the IPL is so vain, Haji, they don't care what happens in between IPLs. Last year, you had Malinga as coach or bowling mentor or whatever he was for Mumbai. Now he's been picked again.
Yeah.
If he makes an impact, that could just prolong his IPL life.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if he does have an impact.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not what he used to be, but it's still good. I mean, when he was at his peak, he was the best in the world by a long way. Now he's just back in the pack, but it's still a pretty high standard.
All right, let's see what he's like in what could be his first game of this year's IPL. What about Shimron Hetmyer, who again comes in with a huge reputation, young kid who didn't get the pitch of his liking and out as soon as, before he could even get started against CSK. Haji, how would you like Hetmyer to be used by Bangalore?
I'd love for Virat to put him in at number 3, give him an opportunity to bat in that first power play. And just play with complete freedom. He's a big hitter of the ball, naturally gifted player, good against spin. Usually when he plays against spin, he's probably 15 or 20 got under his belt. So I think he struggled with that last time. Having said that, it was a pretty poor wicket, but get in there and whack it, young man.
Right, Umesh Yadav had batsmen dancing to his tune, especially with the new ball last year's IPL. He's our next focus on our playlist. An economy of 6.7 in the power play, but more importantly, 14 wickets. He was a lethal weapon in the new ball for RCB last year, Deep.
Yeah, almost every game he picked up wickets in the power play, and you know, he's got this ability to bowl quick, get the ball to move, and bowl it up to the batsman. That's kind of rare if you look at most of the bowlers nowadays, especially in T20 cricket, and that's important. And his success will be very, very important for RCB because they would actually need, and especially playing at Chinnaswamy.
Yeah.
It's a high scoring game.
He was brilliant for him last year.
Yeah,
He was good pace. He looked in great rhythm when he was in
Exactly.
IPL
So,
last
I mean, especially in Chinnaswamy, it's a high scoring venue. You need those wickets in the power play.
Yeah, let's hope he's got more than 70 to defend, Umesh Yadav. Let's have a look at our next playlist member. And we've got Krunal Pandya. I teased it up and said he's just going to get AB's wicket because that's a little contest that just happens. I don't think anyone can claim they've got the wood over AB de Villiers, Haji, but it's nice to have that at the back of your head. Just a little psychological advantage, Krunal Pandya versus AB.
Statistically, Krunal Pandya is the best all-rounder in the competition with bat and ball and the effectiveness that he has. Yeah, I studied him quite hard. And
that wouldn't surprise me.
his economy with the ball, but also his effectiveness with his strike rate with the bat. I'm not saying he's the best, but I'm saying he's in the top 2 or 3. In effectiveness in games.
Yeah.
And look, I love watching him. He's a charismatic human being. And,
all the Pandyas are.
And he's going to cause trouble for AB. He has done in the past.
He middled it with a bat the other day against Delhi. It's a shame he got out at that time. But he could also play the role of perhaps Mumbai's only spinner, with the sort of team that even you've looked at for this game, where you still don't want the wrist spin of Markande.
Yeah, and listen, you know I'm a big fan of Krunal.
Of course, you think he's got hopes for India in 50 over cricket.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no two ways as far as I'm concerned. But again, is his versatility with the bat. He can bat in different situations. With the ball, he can bowl in different situations. That makes him priceless for that side. And especially, as I've mentioned, I don't think there'll be too many spinners apart from him in that playing 11. That makes him his performance that much more important.
I love these little homecomings and players that played for one season, one team one season, another the next, and then they meet early in the season. Quinton de Kock traded before the auction. He's our final member on the playlist. And Georgie, this would be some game for Quinton de Kock to smash a, what, 30-ball AD or something, which he's more than capable of.
Well, it's probably likely going to happen. You think about what usually the karma of cricket or the karma of life. Look, he's a great player, isn't he? I mean, we're not going to keep him down. Look, he didn't start. He wasn't that bad last year. It's just that they made a few changes. Probably would have stuck with him, but look, he's a fantastic player. I wouldn't be surprised if he lights it up tomorrow at Bangalore.
Listen, he loves, I mean, that arena is made for him. Ball comes onto the bat, small grounds, your shots stay hit.
Yeah.
He's going to love it, and he's a class act, no two ways about it.
Okay, thank you very much, gentlemen. 5 exciting players to watch out for in this game between Bangalore and Mumbai. They also happen to comprise our Spotify Presents ESPN Cricinfo playlist of the day.